What's one word you would use to describe Big League Football 2024?
Intense. I'd say the competition is the best it's ever been. There isn't really a weak spot in any team.
Oh! It just happened! Wow! Simply wow! Oh! Did that just happen? That was one of the hardest you will ever see.
This is Jason Rose, the voice of...
Oh.
This is Jason Rose, the Vin Scully of Big League Wiffle Ball, set to bring you this interesting first-round Big League Wiffle Ball matchup between the Coastal Cougars, heavily favored against Aiden Mahoney and the Desert Diamonds. We would remind you that in 1980, the Americans faced the Russians at Lake Placid. In 2024, the South Sudanese team took on the USA men's Olympic basketball team. In one case, the Americans won. In the other case, South Sudan only lost by 1. Here we are. Can the Desert Diamonds shock the world as they did last year against Joey Jankowski and the Arctic Altitude? No one thought the Diamonds could win that series. No one thinks they can win it today. Not DraftKings, not Logan Rose, not Joey Jankowski, not Jackson Albers, and not Randy Dalby. But we're about to find out. We'll remind you, unlike the regular season where there were 3 straight games, it's the first team to capture 2, as the Cougars will be missing 2 of their finest players in Bryson Livingston and Reed Ross. And it looks like Aiden Mahoney is back from the injured reserve list. Number 0. As the late arriving number 13, Randy Dalby, will take the field without warming up. It's game time here at Rose Field on a 107-degree day in Paradise Valley, Arizona. Rookie of the Year candidate Jackson Albers will take the mound first for the Cougars. In the box with us today is Commissioner Logan Rose, Deputy Commissioner Carson Rose, and Deputy Commissioner Joey Jankowski. Speaking to the fact that Big League Wiffle Ball Playoffs 2024 are here. Mahoney has an odd lineup that we'll be talking about in a bit. And let's get going. Aiden, you're up. Albers, you're on the mound. Randy Dalby drinking water. Let's get in the field. Let's get this series started. Winning the lottery might be more possible than the Diamonds beating the Cougars here today. But that's why you play the game. Just ask South Sudan. Aiden Mahoney has shown much improvement at the plate throughout the 24 season. Makes lots of contact. Albers look good in warm-up. Looks good on the first pitch of the series. Do the Diamonds believe? That's the question.
Give me a bat. Here, not mine.
Aiden Mahoney breaks his bat without swinging. Not sure how that happens, but it did. That kind of speaks to Mahoney's personality, though, too. Really bends it off there at only 53 miles an hour with Dalby and right. Good sinker from the right-hander. He was very shaky early in the season, but it was really found his rhythm, number 3 has. He's all even in the count at 2-2. Down he goes on another sinker, makes quick work of Mahoney. As they throw it around the horn, the 2 East Valley residents do. One from Gilbert, one from Mesa. And up steps a young-looking Joey Jankowski, Wes Thielen, Tan Man Jr. Albers has clearly been working at his craft, throwing a lot of strikes, and he does it again. Carson Rose is predicting this could be the fastest series in Big League Wiffle Ball history. Albers is getting it off to a very good start. Oh, and he goes to the Zach Greinke special. Look at that, Albers. Who is Jackson Albers? They're not asking that anymore. 2 quick outs, 2 quick strikeouts, and up steps someone we've never seen in the league before, Christian Helleman. Christian, is it Helleman or Hellman?
Hellman.
Give him hell, Helleman. Here we go.
He's always spelling it wrong.
Just misses upstairs. First time the Diamonds have been ahead in the count. Nice pitch. Christian looks confident there in the box. 3-1 for our fans watching and here in attendance. It's a reminder that 5 balls and 3 strikes rule the day in Big League Wiffle Ball, not 4 and 3. Hellman looks at a pitch that you can hit. Full count. And he draws his first base in his Big League Wiffle Ball career. Number 34 does. 34. We could do this broadcast in Espanol, but are choosing not to. Aiden Mahoney steps to the plate. Nobody in left field. Cougars only playing with 2, which can really hurt you defensively. 2-0 or 1-1?
1-1.
Mahoney cools off Albers with that swing. Brings it to a 2-1 count here in the top of the first. This is going to be the end of the road for the Diamonds 2024 season as they look to rebuild for next year. Mahoney's been trading away assets, building for the future. Three-two count now. Full count, 4-2. Yes, he did. That's it for the Diamonds. Quick work. They leave 1 man on base, and we go to the bottom of the first, still tied at 0.
Do you have any stuff balls looking?
Oh, yeah, no, we don't want to use that.
No, there's
This is entertaining.
So good.
Are you gonna be here on Monday?
It's my first day of school.
Who's gonna be there?
Huh?
Who's mad? Who's doing it?
Logan, who's doing booth on Monday?
Yeah, figuring it. I got it.
Aiden Mahoney has turned to Wes Thielen. Looked very good in his game 1 of the final regular season series. Then simply ran out of gas.
Against me? He gave up like 15 runs.
It'll be Jackson Albers leading it off as Tan Man Jr. misses low. Christian Hellman in left. Mahoney in right.
Oh no.
Hold on.
Oh no.
Hold on.
Diamonds are going to have a tough time scoring runs, so you get the sense that the Cougars can get on the board. Missing 2 of their bombers here today. That could be a wrap for this series. 4-1 count now to Albers. Quick walk for number 3. Here comes the great Randy Dalby. You know him as a former national champion.
Should say
We know him as one of the league leaders in hits, earned run average. As Thielen blows one by the Hall of Famer. And he does it again.
They lost 50 and not winning that.
This is a little bit like watching Aiden Mahoney get in the boxing ring with Floyd Mayweather. But Thielen is getting the better of it right now. 0-2. Pitchers count. Oh, and he does it! Is this a sign of things to come? Dalby on 3 straight. That could be the highlight of the series for the Diamonds. We're about to find out. Randy Dalby arrives late, wondering what happened. And he paints a 72-mile-an-hour pitch right down the middle. Who is this Wes Thielen? Does it again. Thielen is Thielen. To tell you the odds that the Diamonds are facing, they have lost a combined 53-0 in their last 2 series. And that's it for Albers. Adios, Jackson. As fans around the country are wondering, as Joey Jankowski did last year, is the impossible about to happen? People said this about South Sudan, yet they had a chance to win the game.
South Sudan.
For those people tuning in just now, they may have missed the first South Sudan reference. Thielen may have Randy Dalby's number. Not a lot of movement, but he's around the plate. Hellman at left. Dalby's already talking to himself here in the first.
Oh.
Two outs. 2 balls, 2 strikes. This is inside.
What shirt he's wearing?
Durango.
It's like his sister's shirt.
Wind swirling here on a hot, blustery August afternoon. Welcome to August, Joey Jankowski. And if we dare say, the impossible just happened. This game is tied after 1 with Albers and Dalby and Wes Thielen absolutely shocking the wiffle ball world. If there would have been odds on that, they would have been 100 to 1. Already defying them. Who knows what's going to happen next, Carson Rose? What's your prediction for the final score here in game 1?
12-0.
12-0. Deputy Commissioner Carson Rose is calling it, as he awaits a big week next week for a couple of different reasons. But instead, Albers will be back on the mound.
No, probably not.
Good swing. Thielen struggled to the plate early this year, but got on track a couple series ago. Carson Rose rocking the booth with a Traverse City Pit Spitters jersey, a Northwoods League team that he recently visited during his journey through Michigan. And down goes Thielen. Swinging good at the plate, though. And here comes Hellman.
Hellman.
Look at that! Who is this Christian Hellman? With the first name that belies his last name. 0-1 count. This guy can hit. Saw a little indication in warm-ups. Where did Aiden Mahoney find Christian Hellman? From drama class. Here we go. Not normally where you recruit, but okay. Down low. Just missed. Right idea. Albers has become a crafty big league wiffle ball pitcher. A lot of different looks. Learning from his teammates. Learning from his opponents. And that's another walk. Hellman's second time on base. The Diamonds have no margin for error, basically. The Cougars, on the other hand, Mahoney was all over that pitch. Can bring in Dalby on a moment's notice. And another pitch to hit. Teed it up for number 0. Nice idea from Albers, who was ahead in the count. Albers getting cute. But blows it right by him. Down go the Diamonds. We go to the bottom of the second with the score still tied. Oh, getting ahead of ourselves. There was no insult to Wes Thielen. He's been swinging big at the plate. Can he get a hold of one here? Not yet. Could be a no. One. Could more magic happen?
What? What?
2-1 count. Oh, puts it in play. What a weird. What are we calling that? Commissioner Logan Rose or Deputy Commissioner Carson Rose?
It's a hit.
Joey Jankowski, as the deputy commissioner, has weighed in and said it's a hit, but they're calling it back. Off his stomach. Good sportsmanship from Thielen. The Diamonds not seeking any advantage, and Joey Jankowski will not be making any more decisions from the booth. And we have the Diamonds threatening. and the dangerous Christian Hellman looking to put the Cougars in purgatory. Looking to live up to his last name here at Rose Field. Very patient at the plate. He's ahead in the count 2-1 as the Diamonds threaten with 2 men on but 2 men out.
That's weird.
Oh, looked at it. He's seen enough pitches now. 2 strikes. Puts it in play. It does not risk it. Smart move by Albers. Smart move. We thought that was going to move back. Boy, that could have been a disaster for the Cougars. We may look back on that. And the wisdom of the rookie. Bases loaded. Aiden Mahoney. We call it Mahoney magic. Can he invoke it again? Oh, he had another pitch to hit. Cougars aren't smiling anymore. Laid off that. Good pitch. Good slider from Albers. Chases it down low. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Where is the Mahoney magic? Not yet. Albers comes through with the clutch screwball. Down go the Diamonds, and perhaps their best opportunity to jump into this game in this series.
Wow, if the Diamonds win and I lose, then I have the #1 pick. Back-to-back years. Unreal one day, but it's last year's playoffs all over again. They would beat the Cougars.
Look at that. They believe. There is belief now at Rose Field. They threatened. Thielen struck out Dalby twice. They have hope.
Last year they would beat the Cougars, even then it's still.
All right, no champagne in the huddle, boys. Here we go. Bottom of the second.
Stop.
It will be Jackson Albers leading off.
Last year they would beat the Cougars. This year they would beat the Cougars.
Bryson Livingston must be rolling around in his living room in Missouri watching this. Down low. Can Thielen keep the Cougars off the bases? That's the big question. He misses up high.
Would they actually?
Hellman's back in left with Mahoney in right. Thielen's got his velocity up here. He's feeling it. 71 miles an hour. Here comes Dalby, a threat to go deep anytime he's up.
Bryson, if he has anything, put it in the chat.
Dalby will be playing for the Phoenix in this year's Big League Wiffle Ball tournaments, along with Mike Toohey on the road to Dallas.
No. Who else is on your team?
Definitely Boston. Right back up the middle. Holman doesn't know what to do with it. Thinks that he was going to have a teammate there. Read the manual, son. Read the manual before you come on the field. They miss an opportunity there. The Cougars threaten here. 2 men on, nobody out in the bottom of the second. 71 miles an hour again. Good slider from the right-hander. Sporting a Durango shirt, and it's a lot hotter than it is in Durango, Colorado right now. 0-2 count. Not sure what that was, but 1-2. It's an important out for Thielen if he's going to get out of this unscathed. Oh, and he blows it! Gets him on the force out. Good job. Tags him out, I should say. Hallman makes up for the mental error on the last play. Nice job by Albers to put it in play. First and second. Our viewers are simply stunned by what they're seeing here. What a competitive game unexpectedly between the Cougars and the Diamonds. Thielen throwing strikes. Cougars yet to get on track at the plate. Is it about to happen right now? Not yet. Mahoney magic comes in many forms, and we're seeing it again here today. Good. That nicked it. That's... Right back at Helm again. He gets him out. Great defense by the Diamonds. As those throats get a little tighter, tension builds. The Cougars do not want to be Joey Jankowski and the Arctic altitude. Look at Wes Thielen. 0-0 game. 2 men now out. Nice job by Christian Hellman in left. Albers chases another one. We thought this series was going to last about 23 minutes. Instead, we've got big league wiffle ball at its best. It nicks it. Thielen is dealing. After 2, we are still tied at 0. We remind our viewers, this is a team that has lost 53-0 in its last 2 series. The Bad News Bears of Big League Wiffle Ball are showing what moxie and hope are all about. And is Randy Dalby taking the mound? He has seen enough.
He's not. Oh, he's not.
He is not. He's trusting his teammate. This is a win or go home series, we remind our viewers. This is the first round of the playoffs.
If Mahoney never swung on that last at bat, they'd be winning.
It will be Christian Hellman leading off for the Diamonds. Top of the third. All games are 3 innings unless we go to the extras. Albers falls behind 2-0. Hits it foul. Yes, he did. Chase the riser. Albers back even at 2-2. Full count now.
It's a lot about Jackson. The Michael Curry if he just goes at it.
Full count. Nobody on, nobody out. No, has to hit the board. Holman has shown a lot of patience at the plate. Mahoney is due. He's had some good swings. He's not gotten on track yet, but he's had a good season at the plate. Looks at another. Dalby does not play him to pull. Mahoney down in the count. 1-2. Blows it by him. Nice pitch from Albers. Thielen looking to help himself after an impressive, if not incredible, 2 innings of work at the plate. Albers working quickly, very similar to Carson Rose in that regard. Wastes no time on the mound. Good pitch, missed inside. 3-1 count. 4-1. And that's 2 men on, 1 out. If the Diamonds were to score a run here, the Cougars would be down to their last at bat.
It's a lot of pressure on 2 rookies. For the Cougars. Forget that.
Christian Hellman. Can he do it here? Got a nice swing. Good curveball from Albers. Tied him up. The strike? One out, 2 men on. Hallman's been their best hitter today. Listen to that chatter from the Diamonds. There's a belief. Full count, 2 on. Holy cow. Oh, and yes, he did. Close check, but yes, he did. On a ball, would have loaded him up with only 1 out. Instead, it's going to be up to Aiden Mahoney. Good sportsmanship from Hellman. Hugh Hallman used to be the former mayor of Tempe from 2004 to 2012. We apologize to the big right-hander for that misspoken name. Aiden Mahoney, not sure what's happening.
Boy.
Game of inches. Albers won that one. 2-1 count. No, he didn't. 3-1 count. Top of the zone. Tough place for the diminutive Aiden Mahoney to hit one. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Mahoney needs a big hit. Oh, and he misses it. Albers comes through again. Again flirts with danger. Muy peligroso. The Spanish simulcast will be coming on later today. Instead, we go to the bottom of the 3rd. And as the greatest announcer in Big League Wiffle Ball says, only one team can win. Can he walk it off here in the bottom of the 3rd? The Diamonds have taken the Cougars to the brink. Heavy, heavy favorites coming into this series. There have been no home runs yet in this game. Dalby ahead in the count, 1-0. Any run for the Cougars would win it. There are no more moral victories in big league wiffle ball. This is the playoffs. Win in advance, lose and go home. Dalby ahead in the count, 2-0. Checks his swing. Way upstairs as Thielen slips. He's behind 4-0 in the count.
3.
That's 4. Commissioner Logan Rose has to be pleased with what he's seen so far. The unexpected has struck again in big league wiffle ball. And that's 5 quick balls. That'll put Dalby on first, meaning a triple will win the game. Jackson Albers now at the plate. Let's put the ball in play, yet to fully get on track there. 2 strikes, jumps ahead in the count as the Diamonds try to send this to extra innings. Good sinker. People are now starting to talk online about if the Diamonds win this. Language, vernacular, that would have been impossible. Down goes Albers on a great pitch from Thielen. And we are 2 outs away from what many would have thought would have been 500, 1,000 to 1 odds that we would have seen extra innings here in game 1. 53-0 in their last 2 series. Yet, here they are, tied with the mighty Coastal Cougars. Dalby's heard enough from the chirping from the announcer's booth. He wants to put this game away. Walk it off. Get to a game 2 and end this series before it gets too interesting. Three-0 or 4-0? And that's 2 straight walks to Dalby.
Still not on purpose.
No, I don't think it's under control.
Could be pivotal if Christian Hellman has not read the manual what happens in situations at home plate. Jackson Albers, is he going to be the hero here today? Not yet. Wes Thielen so far with one of the greatest unexpected pitching performances in big league wiffle ball history and perhaps American wiffle ball history. 1-2 count. 0-2 count as Commissioner Rose corrects the announcer. Right idea, just missed low. And that is now 2 outs. 2 men remain on. Thielen has pitched interesting and effectively against the great Randy Dalby. But is this Dalby's moment to shine? Yes, it is not! What? Hellman drops the ball! What just happened? Dolby pops it up. Hellman drops it. We can't believe what we just see. But what drama. You might make a point about runner's interference there. Instead, Hellman drops the ball. Albers rounds third. He scores. What a shocking end to an incredible game one. A disservice to the great Wes Thielen's pitching in that game. Thank you for joining. If game one was any indication, please tune in for game two. We mentioned South Sudan a lot in the opener, and that's the impersonation the Desert Diamonds did. Had the Cougars down to their last out to force extra innings, and the Cougars got the break they needed after a great pitching performance from Wes Thielen. Can he repeat that? South Sudan could not against the Americans just yesterday in Paris. Can the Diamonds do that at Rose Field here in Game 2? They win or their 2024 season is over. Randy Dalby will lead it off with Christian Hellman in left, Aiden Mahoney in right. What an effort from the Diamonds there. He's just a man, Rock. He's just a man. Set in Rocky 4. They look like Rocky Balboa against Ivan Drago. Though they couldn't prevail like Balboa did, we move on to a highly anticipated Game 2. Who would have said that at the beginning of this series? Thielen gets on the board. 4-1 count now.
Bryson called in mid-game, made some adjustments.
No, he didn't.
They called Jackson.
Bryson Livingston managing from Missouri. Not a phrase you'd expect to hear, but having moved there, the team captain was concerned, made some in-game adjustments. That's a walk for Dalby. Thielen pitched very well against Albers in Game 1. Thielen maintains his velocity there in the low 70s. Diamonds know they cannot fall too far behind, if at all. Three-0 now. Right around the plate. Instead, he's behind 4-0. Nobody out, one man on here in the top of the first as the Cougars look to put away this series. Good job by Thielen. Trying to get back on track. And he does. Brings it full against the right-handed hitting Albers. Oh, Thielen just missed up top. He battled that one. Fought back from 4-0. But all he got for it was two men on, nobody out. Kenny Loggins would see in the first Top Gun, we have a danger zone.
Series.
Thielen got out of one of these jams in Game 1. Can he again? So he looks to the heavens with a teammate named Christian. And Wes Thielen is officially in trouble. Down 3-0 in the count. Two men on. Looking to rediscover that Game 1 magic. 4-0 now. And that loads them up. Nobody out. Thielen's rubbing his balls like a rabbit's foot.
What?
Bases loaded. Looking to put away the decisive game 2. Albers chases. Really got to question that from the right-hander. Thielen had thrown a lot of consecutive balls. Albers chased it. Good to be aggressive at the plate. Also good to be smart. Two one count. Bases juiced. Right down Main Street. Clutch pitch from Wes Thielen. Mahoney encouraging him on, the team captain. Just missed. 3-2 or full?
3-2.
3-2 count. Pivotal moment for the Diamonds. You want drama in big league wiffle ball? You've got it here early in game 1. Bases loaded, nobody out. Thielen, after a masterful game 1, faces a critical moment here in game 2. Leaves it upstairs. He's starting to hold his arm. He is soldiering on, it looks like. Taking a break. Commissioner Rose hits pause on the pitch clock to give him a chance to regroup. Still nobody out here in the top of the first. It's going to be tough to live up to the drama of game 1. Looking like Willis Reed in game 7 of the New York Knicks. Last championship in the Garden, coming off the bench, off a big injury. Dalby hits it to left. That's going to bring in 1. 2-0 ball game. Not much Hellman could do on that one.
Ran into third. Strange.
2-0 game now. The Cougars look to break it open. Still nobody out here in the top of the first. Thielen throwing a lot of pitches in this heat. As Deputy Commissioner Joey Jankowski attends to some technical difficulties. 2-0 count, nobody out. Oh, a new look from the right-hander. Really slowed down that curveball. Nice job by Thielen. Commissioner Logan Rose, is there a run rule in the playoffs?
Yep.
6-run limit. May or may not come into play here. Blows it by him at 71 miles an hour. Gets Albers again. Thought that was a strikeout. It wasn't. And he gets him there. First out of the inning. The Diamonds are resilient. They're not done yet. Only 2-0 despite all the offense from the Cougars. Thielen struck out Dalby his first 2 times in this series, but Dalby seems to be getting untracked a bit. One 0. Dials it up at 70, but misses outside. He falls behind 3-0. Bases are still loaded, so a walk would bring in a run. And that is run number 3 for the Cougars. 1 man out, 3 runs in. Thielen laboring on the mound. Aiden Mahoney choosing to leave him in this game.
This is the same spot.
Just missed. Gutsy performance from the right-hander. Boy, he's slowing down. 4-0 count now. As he looks to his team captain. Albers rips it. He loafs to third. He's safe at first. Does not hustle over to third to get the force. Another miscue in the field for Hellman. He's safe at first. No force out at third. A 5-0 ball game. 4-0 ball game here in the top of 1. That exuberance, that optimism that we saw from the Diamonds in game 1, all but extinguished here on this hot summer day. Can they find a way? Can they find some Mahoney magic? Another single.
So,
He's out at home. Commissioner Logan Rose has ruled dead ball.
see Dalby's back to first.
Dalby back to first. Runners, bases remain loaded. Force out at home. Nice play by Hellman in this 4-0 game. Dalby wants that one back. Leaves it outside. And they are changing pitchers. Aiden Mahoney is going with Christian Hellman and actually showing him how to throw pitches. This never ends well, Joey Jankowski. Jackson Albers at the plate.
Was there a walk?
What's it? What's it? What? 4-0, bases loaded, no balls, no strikes. 4-0 count. Okay. Aiden Mahoney at first. That's a 5-0 ball game. One more, and it's run rule for the Cougars here in the top of the first. There's almost a pall that is set in here over the Diamonds. They know the end is near. And that's 6 runs. That's a wrap for the Diamonds and the Cougars in the top of the first. 6-0 Cougars as we go to the bottom of the second.
Bottom of the first.
Bottom of the first.
Always pitching. See, Albert's just a better matchup just because Dolby just throws straight stuff. But Albert's also a lot smoother. It's fun while it lasted.
We'll lead it off here at the bottom of the first for the Diamonds, who are behind 6-0. A daunting figure against Randy Dalby. There's a 73-mile-an-hour limit, which hamstrings Dalby to some extent right up the middle. Mahoney leads it off with a single. Where was that in the last game? Could have made the difference between a dramatic loss and a possible victory. Nice pitch from the big right-hander.
Aiden, you don't have to. You can put him to run.
Dissension among the Diamonds. Just a little late on that one. 0-2 now. Feeling up there, looking to do some damage. Just misses one on the nice curveball from Dalby. Christian Hellman steps to the plate. It's been called Hallman, Hellman, and Hellman. But can he give the Cougars hell at this at bat? Great pitch. Grooves one. This is outside and up top.
Made sense.
They were never going to do that.
Yeah, I know.
3-1 count. 3-0 or 3-1? Top of the zone. Tough pitch for anyone to hit up there. Great location from 13. It goes full.
Oh, it's gonna be-
One out, one on for the Diamonds. And that's a wrap at 69 miles an hour for Hellman. In this year of Kamala Harris, Joe Biden, and Donald Trump, they've shown that anything can happen. Can Christian Hellman, Aiden Mahoney, and Wes Thielen do the same here in Game 2 of the first series to lead off the 2024 Big League Wiffle Ball playoffs? Aiden Mahoney had a single his last time up. Mahoney again. Good job swinging the bat. Again, we ask our viewers, where was that Aiden Mahoney in Game 1? Could have made a huge difference, but he's battling here as the team captain. His team does not go down without a fight. It was about this point in Game 2 of last year's series against Joey Jankowski in the Arctic altitude, where it seemed all but lost for the Diamonds before their improbable, impossible comeback, resulting in one of the greatest defensive plays in Big League Wiffle Ball history, Aiden Mahoney, to steal that series from the Arctic altitude. Christian Hellman will be back on the mound after that gritty and gutty performance from Wes Thielen.
10 runs will end it at any point. 10-0, actually.
If the Cougars score here, they get 4 runs. This game and this series is over, according to Commissioner Logan Rose, who's manning the booth with yours truly. There is a mercy rule, even in the playoffs. Mahoney is not taking the mound. Thielen might be coming back in.
Can't do that. So
He's showing
he's showing them grips.
Let's go, boys.
Let's give him some time. I want some accuracy.
Jackson Albers to lead it off for the Cougars. 4 runs, and they capture this series 2-0. Hellman struggling on the mound. Mahoney putting him in a very tough position, trying to throw a wiffle ball 46 feet on a blustery day. That's a walk. The end of days are here for the Diamonds. Can they forestall it? Can they pull a miracle? As Thielen's playing very, very deep and left. He's basically looks like he's landscaping the trees he's playing so far back. Oh, and it was a perfect scouting report, ironically, from Thielen. Hit right at him. Dropped the ball. Thielen could have made the announcer look silly. Instead, he dropped one. There's two runners on, nobody out for Jackson Albers. Four 0 or 3-0?
4.
Runners advance. We're good for that's good.
Mahoney has no more tricks up his sleeve. Thielen's exhausted and left. And those are bases loaded now. Dalby could end it with a home run, a grand slam, sending the Cougars to the semifinals, where they will face who, Commissioner Logan Rose?
Arctic altitude.
Well, the Arctic altitude, the number 2 seed awaits them.
Series, maybe ever. Series of all.
Elman can't find the zone. Game 1 was big league wiffle ball at its best. Game 2 is not. Extenuating circumstances our viewers will hopefully understand after being entertained wildly in Game 1. That is run number 7, 3 more, a triple from Albers, if he gets a pitch to hit. That's a big if. And it looks like Aiden Mahoney is coming in. Why he didn't pitch before?
Can't pitch. He's gonna go lefty. They can't. Oh my god. His right arm's destroyed. Man, that'll play. It's better than what we had.
This is a really interesting moment in big league wiffle ball history, where the Diamonds' decision to deplete and rebuild for next year is now resulting in Aiden Mahoney pitching left-handed in Game 2. But at least the captain says, if I'm going down, I'm going down on the mound. Wiffle ball purists are scratching their heads. Albers! That's a double! It's 9-0. Oh! It could have been the game. Thielen decides not to call it. Now, if the Diamonds came back from 9-0 down, Aiden Mahoney pitching left-handed against Randy Dalby, it would be considered the greatest feat in human existence. Not athletic competition, in human existence. You have to start somewhere. Nobody out.
He's got some Kershaw to him.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's it. Dalby walks it off. The Cougars capture Game 2 and the series. End of the season for the Desert Diamonds. The Cougars will face off in a highly anticipated series against the Arctic Altitude. Thank you for viewing. And don't forget, October 19th, Big League Wiffle Ball returns in the form of the Western Wiffle Ball Classic to Scottsdale Stadium, the spring trading home of the San Francisco Giants. We'll see you Monday for another highly anticipated series between the Western Wolves and the Pacific Panthers. Thank you, and good afternoon.